There are many overrated visual kei bands and artists out there, and I just feel like people just can't get away from overhyping a certain band. They start to like a band, right? They listen to their music or what have you. They check out their live shows, collect some merch. And then from there on, they're obsessed. They're like, oh my God. It was peak, man. It was peak. Oh my God. I love this band, man. Oh, you have to check it out. Yuki, did you listen to them, man? Oh, did you listen to them? And I'm just looking at their hyperactive ass like, calm yourself. Calm yourself. It ain't that deep, loser. But, sadly, these fans can't get a grip. And today we're going to be exposing some of these overhyped, overrated bands. But anyways, Hideyuki here, the Rebelling Rose, the One Chain to Oblivion, returning yet again with another excellent video. Alright, so let's get straight into this without wasting no time. First up, we have KANETO JUUSEI. Whoo, brother, man. The only people that actually like this band, now let me say that again, the only people that actually like this band are the TikTokers, are the people that be on fucking Instagram all day. Those are the people that like this band, so keep that in mind. There ain't no way in this world that a real visual kei fan looks at KANETO JUUSEI and says, yeah, oh, that's my favorite band, man. Oh, yeah, I rep them, man. Oh, I love KANETO JUUSEI. No, you fucking don't. You know their music is shit. You can barely even call it fucking music. That's how bad their music is. And then you look at their presence online on social media, and that's why they're popular, because they be spending all their time on there, especially the vocalist. He does all that crazy shit online, and it attracts people. It brings people in. He knows what he's doing. It's crazy to me that you guys really like this band just for their theatrics. And it's not even good theatrics. My God, man. I mean, KANETO JUUSEI is probably one of the biggest posers I can think of, man. I mean, they really have no substance whatsoever. And it's disgusting, honestly, it really is. But anyways, moving on. Next up, we have Duran Gray. Whoo, brother, man. Where do I begin with this band? Because, Duran Gray, for the longest time, ironically, has been playing it safe and going with the trends. And I know that might sound kind of crazy because you're like, but Yuki, man. But Yuki, they do experimental stuff, man. But they were pioneers, man. They were innovators. They were one of the most influential bands of all time, man. How can you say that, man? How are they playing it safe, man? How? Listen, what Duran Gray does is very calculated. And why is that? First off, you got to think about the history, right? You got to think about Yoshiki. That man really put the band on. If it weren't for him and his marketing skills as a businessman, they wouldn't be nowhere near as big. And you look back to when they first started, they were looking at other bands and bands within the scene at the time. You look at Kuroyume, you look at Pyro, so on and so forth, and you're like, holy fuck. If we're like these guys, we can get in the door, right? A few years pass, right? Muck, Kaguro, bands like that, they start popping up. They have a new, fresh style going on. And then overseas, you have alternative metal, you have new metal popping up, right? Growing big. And they're like, oh, let's hop on that. Oh, we can get this. So they do that, right? And then a few years pass. Metalcore and deathcore are now popping into the scene. It's like, hey, we can incorporate that. We can incorporate that too. Oh, we can also use that. Right? And then we go to now with the progressive and the avant-garde shit they be doing. They're like, the critics love that, man. Oh, we can win the heart of the critics with this. Oh, let's do it, man. Let's do it. And when you think of it that way, Duran Gray has always been playing by the trend. When you listen to their music, you're just like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Kiyo struggles every fucking time this man sings. At least early Duran Gray, okay, you can kind of make out what Kyo is doing. It's still extra crazy, but it's like, okay, at least, yeah, they were copying other bands, but at least they were trying, you know? At least they were trying back in the day. But now, holy fuck, man. I mean, Durham Gray really fell off like crazy. I'm like, holy shit, like these guys just really throw anything together and just call it a fucking day. It's just truly pathetic. But anyways, moving on. All right, next up we have DEVILOOF. Oh boy, man, DEVILOOF. This is another poser band. You know, this is a band that uses the deathcore style and overproduces like fucking crazy, man. Every time someone mentions metal within the visual case scene, especially nowadays, oh, DEVILOOF, man. Oh, you have to check out DEVILOOF. Oh, yeah, DEVILOOF. Oh, those guys are awesome, man. Oh, those guys are awesome. And I'm just looking at their bitch ass like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? What the hell are you on about? How in the world do you think DEVILOOF, out of all the bands, are good? My God, man, this is why I can't take modern deathcore and metalcore seriously, because it's been so overdone, man. I know it's popular and what have you, but my God, if you're gonna do the style, do it well, goddammit! You know, at least back in the day, we had some decent metalcore, deathcore bands. But man, now it's just like, what the hell is this shit? Like, honestly, what the hell is this shit? Anyways, moving on. Next up on the list, we have MALICE MIZER. MALICE MIZER, this is, you know, I hate to even put MALICE MIZER on this list, but we have to talk about this. And I 100% blame the fans, the fan base, especially the current fan base of MALICE MIZER. Old MALICE MIZER fans, they're cool. You know, they're chill. I have no issues with them. But these new fans? Oh boy, that's a whole nother world, man. I mean, these guys just can't get it together. These are the people that just discovered MALICE MIZER for the first time. Just discovered Mana and Gak. So they have a obsession with these guys. Oh, Mana-sama! Oh my God! Oh, Mana-sama! Oh, he's so cool! Mana-sama! Oh my God! You know, that's what they were like. I couldn't imagine sucking off a band that hard. You know, and I get it, you know, you're crushing for them, but this is just pathetic, man. The only people that do this are the TikTokers, you know, and they, oh my God, they're so cringe, man. All they do is post MALICE MIZER content all day, and it's just like, that's all you do, motherfucker? You just spam that shit? And look, I understand MALICE MIZER was influential. They got talent, I got that, but there's so many other bands and artists that you need to listen to. You need to broaden your horizons. My God, man, this is really pathetic and lame. But anyways, moving on. Next up on the list, we have JILUKA. JILUKA has pretty much the same issues I have with DEVILOOF, where, you know, they're so praised, and whenever they're brought up in the metal community, right, they are one of the forefront bands that are recommended. But JILUKA, ain't nothing metal about JILUKA, okay? Look, most metalheads don't even consider JILUKA a fucking legitimate band. If anything, they'll fucking hate that shit. They're like, what the fuck? JILUKA? What the fuck is a JILUKA? What the hell is that garbage? And it's the same thing with Durham Gray, now that I'm thinking about it. I remember people trying to recommend Durham Gray, and the Japanese metalheads would laugh in their face, because they know that shit was trash. Oh, man. And it's the same problem with JILUKA, man. Again, another poser band with no fucking talent, overproduction, and there's nothing Visual K about them. They don't got that soul and passion that Visual K had. They don't have none of that. Get their bitch ass out of here. Anyways, moving on. Next up, we have MIYAVI. Oh boy, yeah, MIYAVI, you know, I actually really don't understand why MIYAVI's popular. You know, I look at the biggest Visual K artists that turn to celebrities, turn into pop stars, what have you, especially like Gact and Hyde and, you know, Yoshiki and some of these other artists, and you're thinking about it, it's like, man, what's the difference between MIYAVI and these guys? I mean, the other guys had some serious good talent. They started up in Visual K roots, and then they expanded and transcended that label. But Miyavi never really got there. You know what I'm saying? Like Miyavi, beyond his roots in Visual K, I'm just like, what the fuck is this garbage, man? The man tries so hard to be slick, to be smooth, or what have you, and really appeal to the masses, and it's just so cringe, man. I'm just like, oh my god, man. This man wants to be gagged and hide so bad, but he will never be on that level, man. Never. Anyways, moving on. Next up, we have SHAZNA. SHAZNA was one of those bands that got so overrated back in the day over one song. That song being Melty Love. That is really the only song SHAZNA is known for. That was the song that really put them up there back in the day and still talked about to this day. But let me ask you a question, SHAZNA fans. What other songs do you like from SHAZNA that are on par with that song? I'm waiting. Is there an answer? Do I hear anything? Oh wait, of course, there's nothing, because that's all they have. You know SHAZNA is a one-trick pony. Boy, SHAZNA can't make another good song to save their lives, man. All their other songs are completely average. Oh man, anyways, moving on from them. Next up on the list, we have VERSAILLES. VERSAILLES is pretty much, to me, Malice Mizer 2.0. You know, these guys want to be Malice Mizer so fucking bad. It's actually crazy. You know, every time I try to go to fuck, I almost called the Malice Mizer. Every time I try to go to VERSAILLES, I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna be the day. Okay, maybe they're gonna show me something. And no, man, every fucking time it's just like, let's be like Malice Mizer. Let's be like Malice Mizer. The Malice Mizer 2.0. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. And I'm just like, fuck, man. Oh, these guys have no style of their own. It's just really pathetic. Oh, wow. It's just crazy, man. But anyways, moving on. Next up on the list, we have XANVALA. XANVALA is pretty much to me, is an Ashmaze ripoff. I know they debuted it at the same time, but Ashmaze did release music first. And every time I listen to XANVALA, I'm just like, this is like listening to Ashmaze, but nowhere near as good. You know, it's like a low budget Ashmaze. But they go by Azavana now, so I guess low budget Azavana. But man, I mean, XANVALA is as generic as they come, man. There's really nothing special about them. Even their aesthetic and look is straight up copied from Azavana. And it's just like, that's crazy to me, man. You copied their music, they copied their style, and it has all these fans. It's just fucking crazy. I couldn't take that seriously. But anyways, moving on. Last but not least, we have the Gazette. The Gazette is a band that I really don't understand how it got popular, to be honest, to begin with. Because if you really look at their music and you look at their visual style, the visual style is just it's just plain. You look at their music and it's extremely safe. It's pretty fucking generic. And I'm like, how the fuck did these guys get so big? Like, honestly. You know, the Gazette is one of those type of bands that will put you to fucking sleep. You know, you're listening to them, right? And I'm like, okay, what's going on? And what the fuck happened? Gazette? God damn! I just slept through the whole album. Oh man, that's what it's like listening to the Gazette, man. They're so fucking plain and boring. It's just like, how could anyone sit here and actually think their music is good? It's just crazy to me. But anyways, with that being said, those are my most overrated Visual K bands and artists of all time, man. Whew, there's a lot of bad ones out there. You know, there were a couple of ones that, you know, have some talent or have something, you know, but most of them just are overrated. You know, they have an insane fan base that can't be taken seriously. You know, a lot of them are poser. A lot of them don't have the heart. They don't have that soul that made Visual K what it was. And you know, it's crazy that people hype up these bands. There's other artists that are doing so much more, old and new. So with that in mind, what else is there to say, really? But anyways, Hideyuki here, the Rebelling Rose. And until next time, I'll see you.